Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Tears of the Sun, and this movie came out in 2003 and stars Bruce Willis, and he was definitely the best part of the movie. I'm just going to get that out of the way. I thought he was good, and the rest of the movie is okay to me. There were a couple good scenes to me. The action wasn't poorly handled, and I never felt as though I was on a set. It felt like I was actually in the jungle in Africa, and there were some nice shots in the movie that looked kind of cool at nighttime. And there were some scenes where the moon was pretty bright, and I was like, this is kind of distracting. But it was very brief at the very least, so I'm not going to really take off points for it. It was just something that I noticed, and probably the worst part about this movie is that it's just a film that is fine. It does what it sets out to do, and it's not terrible. It's just, by the end of the day, there's nothing to talk about. And to me, that's kind of bad, but it didn't leave a bad taste in my mouth, fortunately, and the music in the movie was fine, and nothing absolutely terrible, but nothing memorable. There was some violence in the movie. I was expecting this to be really gory and bloody, and that's what I heard about it, is that there are some things that you just can't unsee. And I didn't really get any of that until like an hour through the movie. It was like, oh, okay, that's kind of horrifying in concept, but in execution, I don't really feel anything. Mostly because I don't have any reason to care about the situation whatsoever. It's just that you see a guy who's doing bad things and you don't want him to succeed, but there isn't really much to him. They don't really give him much dialogue or development, and he kind of just walks around and just gives orders, and that's his whole character. One thing that kind of bugged me throughout the movie is that Bruce Willis, towards the end of the movie, he gets shot like 6 times, and yet he's able to walk almost perfectly fine. And that was kind of weird. And that happens with a few characters, and I just don't feel as though they're really injured all that much. And when characters get shot, you don't really see any blood. And that was a bit distracting. And there isn't really a lot of action in the movie. There's like a couple of action sequences that last for a decent amount of time. So if you're looking for an action movie, then this isn't really the movie for you, because there's 2 action scenes in the entire film. And most of the movie is dialogue, and most of the time it's just characters walking through a forest, and not much is added to that. And it's nice, it's simple, kind of forgettable, and that's about all I have to say about it. It's fine. There isn't much to it. I can barely even remember an entire scene from the movie, because it's pretty much nothing to me, and there's only a couple things that I can remember from it, and that's just the violence and like the last action scene kind of ish. I remember a couple key moments in that, but I've pretty much forgotten the rest of the movie. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Tears of the Sun a 5 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Tears of the Sun, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Wild Wild West. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.